know you can't see me. I've got my camera turned off for just a moment. I was invisible for just a few minutes. I didn't want everybody to see me take meds. I got you. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, thank you. We'll give a chance for people to come in. Come in and say hello to everybody. Hi, Nicole. Tagging a few people to see if I can get some more people in here. Come in and say hi, everybody, as you come in. We'll get started here in just a few moments. Just trying to get some people added in here. Yes, April, I caught the mailbox. I did. Hi, Tiffany. Yeah, mine flew off the post. I did. The mail carrier threw in the mail and it decided to fly off the post. So I had to go catch it. I know pigs haven't flown yet. Sally, we didn't get together before the live to tell me how you wanted to do the giveaways. I'm going to show y'all some new kits here in just a second. Yeah, now it's mailboxes instead of pigs. My mailbox is on an old metal post. It's been on the same post as long as I can remember as a kid. The post is still standing, but the mailbox is not. Mom woke me up and told me that she couldn't get the mail because the mailbox was in the creek. So I got the mailbox out of the creek and brought it in and told her, here's the mail, it's been delivered. Not quite. I was still half asleep. But it's okay. It is okay. Now I just got to temporarily put that back on there. Okay, so Sally is doing some giveaways. You have to spread the love, spread my love, make it public so it can be verified. She'll put your name in a bucket, and then she'll do a drawing. Couple of things that's up for grabs is Just Breathe Diamond Art. It's 50 by 50. Floral Friend Fox, 30 by 30. Bubbly Ellie Adventure, 30 by 30 kit. One alignment roller, just in case y'all have forgotten what the alignment roller looks like. It's this beautiful baby. It's a roller and it puts the diamonds in a row for you. It's got grooves in it. And she has a 6-inch white tray. Something similar to this, but bigger. It's got about the same size spout. It's white. It's about the size of my hand, with this is smaller. So she'll be giving those away with those that has shared tonight. She'll put your name in a bucket and draw your name. Well, Nicole, Nikki, you need to share it public, love. Yep. We've changed mailboxes over the course of the years, but we have not changed the post. Tiffany, I welcome you to my live. Just in case you haven't seen the diamond painting world, I'll be showing you some diamond painting kits that's never been shown before. Sharon is one of our new customers. She ordered 2 kits on Friday or Saturday, or was it Sunday? One of those days. I have slept since then. So if you look at the pinned comments, it gives you the website to the Facebook page and to the business page where you can order kits from. Tells you the kit sizes and the price of those kits. In the month of January, the kits that are 30 by 30 are for $10 a piece instead of $13. Except CODs, you have to pay for the kit before it's ordered. You can go ahead and claim a kit and then pay for it later, but just with the understanding that the kit will not be ordered until it's paid for. If you're new and you order a kit, you just need to private message either myself or Sally with your personal information, so we can invoice you. I'll tell you the name and the size of the kits. If it's a kit that you're interested in, you just need to type in the name and the size that you want so that Sally can write you down for that kit. Once she has done that, she will put a heart beside of your comment showing that you have been written down for that kit. Well, Tiffany, I'm glad you're interested, love. I'll try to be comical and happy and go lucky. I try to have fun with the kids. We do have a couple ones and dones, which means once it's claimed, it's it. There'll be no more done. If you like a particular kit, but you don't think that you can do it yourself, you can still order that kit and ask Sally if she'll do the kit for you. She'll do the diamond painting for you, then mail you the completed kit. If you have shared live, please comment sprinkled so she can put you in the drawing for those freebies. For the giveaways, and again, these kits that I'm showing you tonight has not been posted to Facebook. Tonight's live is the first time they have been shown. So I'll give you all time to think about whether or not you want the kit before I move on. So without further ado, if anybody has any questions, please ask. Sally will respond to those, or I will respond to those on live. If I should happen to miss it, Sally will catch it, I'm sure. Hi, Wendy. So first up is Cat of Blood Moon. Cat of Blood Moon. And it comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, or a 50 by 50. It's a Cat of the Blood Moon. Look at those beautiful yellow eyes on that black cat with his little black wings, rose. Now when you get your kit, if you order the kit, Sally's name will not appear. This will not be on the kit. This is only on here to keep people from copying and selling her art. But this will not be on there when it's sent off to print. So when you get your kit. Is that the writing on the diamond art itself? No. This is only on here for keep people from copying the pictures and selling them. This will not be on the actual kit when you get your kit to do it. The watermarks in her signature will not be on the kits when it's printed. It's just to keep people from copying her art and selling it on Etsy and eBay and Shein and all these other places. So again, this is Cat of the Blood Moon. Comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. That's a wonderful little cat. Little black cat. Isn't it pretty? I haven't seen Heather on here. Somebody call and wake her up. Next up is Magic Flutter Kitty. Magic Flutter Kitty. Comes in 3 sizes. It's 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Magic Flutter Kitty. Look at those pretty blue eyes. She is cute and fluffy. Nikki, I am so tired, honey. I had to read your comment twice. I thought you said you was tired, but you said you tried. Oh, Lordy have mercy. Magic Flutter Kitty. She's a pretty kitty, kitty, kitty. Now we have different categories to go through, so if you don't like cats, just hang on. I have been busy. Today's my only day off. Again, this is the Magic Flutter Kitty, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, 50 by 50. Yeah, there's a mixture of kits. There's something, a little bit of something for everybody. And I know there's a lag in the internet, so I'll give it a few minutes before I switch pictures. And if you new people wants to hang around to the end of the broadcast, I will show you a kit that's not been done, so you can see what comes in the kit. And I'll also show you a finished kit. Let me mix it up here a little bit. Hi, Wifey. It's about time you got here. Did you want the Flutter Kitty in a 50 by 50? Heather, did you want the do you want this one in a 50 by 50? This lag is something else. Yeah, I think she did. Well, once she wakes up, she can let us know. Next up, Calf of Summer. Calf of Summer comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. It's a beautiful cow with sunflowers. I don't know if it's a heifer or a bull. Calf of Summer comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. It's a beautiful calf. Okay, Sally's got you. I don't know if she's protecting the flowers or she's fertilizing the flowers. Calf of Summer. Calf of Summer. Yeah, you could have made her eat them, but you know. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, or 50 by 50. Calf of Summer. You do not have this one because it's never been shown. These have not been posted to Facebook. This is the first time anybody has seen them, besides myself. And of course Sally, she's the one who created them. These have never been on Facebook. These have not been posted to the business page. This is the Facebook Live. 50 by 50 for Heather. Calf of Summer. Did you get your daily dose of coffee? Calf of Summer, 50 by 50 for Heather. Alright, she has got you. For our lovely wildlife lovers, I always thought this was cute. Season of the Deer. Season of the Deer. Comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Season of the Deer. And I think this is a 10-pointer. I'm not exactly for sure. Season of the Deer. Beautiful buck and doe and autumn leaves. Comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Heather would like a 50 by 50, please. Hi, Misty. Misty, if you'll share this live publicly, Sally will put you into a drawing, and you just need to say that you sprinkled. You've only missed 3 kits, but I'll show you those 3 towards the end. Just share this live publicly. Sally will put you in a drawing for some free gifts. This one's called Season of the Deer. It's a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Spread the love. Alright, she has got you for the 50 by 50. We do have ones and dones spread out throughout the live. You never know when they're going to pop up, so you're going to have to pay attention. Thank you, Misty. Where Soft Light Gathers. This is a one and done. It comes in two sizes, a 50 by 70 or a 50 by 100. Where Soft Light Gathers, one and done. It's 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Heather has claimed the 50 by 70. That leaves the 50 by 100, which is 45. One and done. We have a 50 by 100 left. Where Soft Light Gathers. Again, prices for these are posted in the pinned comments. You'll find the prices listed there. Misty's claimed the 50 by 100. Misty, I'm glad to see that you're getting out of your comfort zone, love. Next up is Pixie Paws and Wings. Pixie Paws and Wings. Comes in three sizes. The prices is listed on there. In the pinned comments, if they hit more, the prices is listed. If they hit the more button on the pinned comment, it will show you the prices. It also says no COD. Orders can be placed today and paid later, with the understanding that the kits will not be sent to print until paid. Shipping is separate. January sale 30 by 30 for $10 has to be paid by January 31st. You just have to hit the more button. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Misty would like to have the Pixie Paw and Wings, 40 by 40, please. And Heather would like to have the 50 by 50, please. Gotcha. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me scroll up in the comments. Oh, as far as they'll let me go. The pinned comment does have all the information. You just have to hit more. Next up, Heather, I hope you're sitting down. If not, you need to. Crimson Bloom Holland. Crimson Bloom Holland. Crimson Bloom Holland. Comes in 2 sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Crimson Bloom Holland, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Only 2 sizes available. She's got on her little flower hat and her little flower bouquet. 50 by 70 for Heather. Crimson Bloom Holland. Crimson Bloom Holland. She would like to have a 50 by 70, please. Gotcha. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Welcome to my madness. Alright, we're moving on to the next one. Floral Spirit of the Highlands. Floral Spirit of the Highlands. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Joe, if you will share the live under the public view and say sprinkled, Sally will put you in a drawing. Thank you, Joe. Floral Spirit of the Highlands. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. And Heather would like a 50 by 50, please. And if you could put Joe Brooks in for the drawing. give Sally a chance to catch up there. She is another pretty one. Highland cows are beautiful. Alright, she's in the bucket. Not literally, Joe. She just put your name in there. Again, these have never been seen on Facebook. This is the first time anybody's seen these. Antlers in amber. Antlers in amber. It's another beautiful buck and doe. Another beautiful buck and doe. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Antlers in amber. Antlers in amber. $40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. I like deers too, Joe. Antlers in amber. Heather would like a 50 by 50. Heather would like a 50 by 50. Antlers in amber. Again, the watermarks and the signature will not be on the kit. Antlers in amber. Heather would like a 50 by 50. Heather, I'm just waiting for Sally to catch up with me. Alright, she's got you. If you all like crystals, glass, shiny objects, send me some love. Send me up some hearts if you like shiny things. Send me up some hearts if you like shiny things. Send up some hearts if you like shiny things. Send me some love if you like shiny things. Well, obviously nobody does but me and you, Sally, because nobody's sending me up any hearts. Send some love. Hit the little heart button. Hit the little heart button. Send me some love. Zinnia Dreams. One and Done. Comes in two sizes. 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Zinnia Dreams. It's got your beautiful crystal zinnia. 2 crystal butterflies. It's one and done. 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Heather will take the 50 by 70. That leaves the 50 by 100. Zinnia Dreams. Going once, going twice, sold. Now, who doesn't like elephants? We all like elephants, right? Color Burst Elephant. Color Burst Elephant. Comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Look at the different colors of that beautiful elephant. Look at that elephant. $40 by 40, 45 by 45, 50 by 50. Color Burst Elephant. Color Burst Elephant. Heather will like a 50 by 50. Misty will like a 40 by 40. Color Burst Elephant. She's got you for 50 by 50, Heather. Misty will like the 40 by 40, please. And she's got you, Misty. Anybody else before I move on? in blue, a rose written in blue, yeah, when somebody actually gets that completed and posted, that's really going to look pretty. A rose written in blue, a rose written in blue, 3 sizes, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. A rose written in blue, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Heather would like a 50 by 50, please. A rose written in blue, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. A beautiful blue rose. Guys, this is going to look amazing when it's done. Again, these have not been posted to Facebook yet. First time being seen is on this live. You can claim the picture or the kit just by writing the name of the kit that you're wanting and the size. A rose written in blue, 45 by 45, 40 by 40, and a 50 by 50. This is going to be a mouthful. Trunk full of color. Trunk full of color. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Trunk full of color. Trunk full of color. Look at his little hairs split up at the top. Kits are amazing. Kits are amazing. Trunk full of color. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. She was tasting the rainbow, people. She was eating Skittles. Misty would like to have a trunk full of color, 40 by 40, please. Trunk full of color, 40 by 40 for Misty. Trunk full of color. Misty would like to have a 40 by 40, please. Alright, let me take a short break and show you an actual kit so y'all can see what you're getting. I'm showing you the kits that you can order, but let me show you what kits look like. So you all don't have to be afraid about ordering kits. So this is the kit that I had ordered. This one's called the Valley Sentinel. This is a 50 by 70. So this is what an actual kit looks like. And the symbols you can read without glasses. I can see those symbols, and I do these symbols without glasses. It has a key over here to the side that tells you the number of the bag with the symbol that matches the picture. So you always have something to go by so you know what color to put in the spaces. This is a 50 by 70. And this is a Valley Sentinel. With your kit, you get your diamonds, and they're already marked for you. Comes with a diamond tray, a diamond pin, single diamond pin tip, and a triple tip. Wax, and extra baggies. So you get everything you need to do the diamond painting with. You don't have to purchase anything extra. Now, can you order extra stuff? By all means, yes. But that's for another life. I just wanted to show you what a kit actually comes in, what an actual kit looks like. You never know, I may do a live with me actually doing a kit. I've done that in the past. So that's what an actual kit looks like. And again, that's a 50 by 70. And when you get your kit, it'll have a picture of your kit and the name of your kit. So you know what the picture looks like when it's done. For those of you that's new, who's never done one of her kits before. For all your horse fans, thank you, Heather. For all you horse fans, Feathers and Fire comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. And I just showed you a 50 by 70 picture. Look at the detail in that beadwork, in the feathers, the emotions in the eye. All the way down to the nostril. He even has his little beard with his little mustache. Isn't that just beautiful? Feathers and Fire, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. And Heather would like a 50 by 70, please. Feathers and Fire, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Isn't that just precious? It's a beautiful horse. Alright, next up, this one is a one and done. One and done. It's called Cradle of the Golden Ice. Cradle of the Golden Ice. I have two sizes available in the one and done, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. It's a silver pup laying on an ice shelf. One and done. Heather would like the 50 by 70. That leaves a 50 by 100 in the one and done. Cradle of the Golden Ice, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. 50 by 70 has done been sold to Heather. That leaves a 50 by 100. Going once, going twice, sold. Thank you, Heather. Hey, you can cuddle me anytime you want to. I'm available for cuddles. Just saying, I'm available for cuddles. Well, sure you can. Once it's done, you can. I promise. Painted Wind. Painted Wind. Only one size is available. 50 by 50. Painted Wind. And again, look at the details in the beadwork. Look at the details in the beadwork and the feathers. And then look at the muscle and the jaw. Cute little lip. Emotions in the eye. Painted Wind. Only one size is available. It comes in a 50 by 50. And Heather would like a 50 by 50, please. Painted Wind. 50 by 50. Next up, somebody that's really in serious business. Crowned by petals. Crowned by petals. Look at the seriousness in those eyeballs of that owl. She's got her petal crown on and her petal dress. She's ready for a party. Crowned by petals. Comes in 3 sizes. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Crowned by petals. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Crowned by petals. It's a beautiful bar now. Next up, Wild in color. Wild in color. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. That's right, Wendy. It does look like it's looking at you with an attitude. That's what I said too. Heather, did you want the owl in a 50 by 50 or you want this horse in a 50 by 50? I guess Sally knows which one you want in a 50 by 50. Ooh, Lordy. We don't want that to happen. You also want the 50 and the horse. Okay. Wild in color, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. So Heather would like the 50 by 50 and the horse. Mindy would like to have the horse in a 40 by 40. Please. We're waiting for Sally to catch up with me. I know this thing is lagging. Don't know why. Am I going fast enough, or too fast, or too slow? Or is it just okay? Yeah, the lag is awful. Guys, I do apologize for the lag. There ain't nothing I can do about that. Have y'all heard of the stink eye? For those that's old enough to remember what that is. This is what this next picture reminds me of. It's a stink eye. And I don't mean that in a bad way. The watchful owl. The watchful owl. And it comes in a 50 by 70 and a 50 by 100. The watchful owl. The watchful owl, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. He's looking at you, or she's looking at you around some flowers. She's keeping an eye on you. $50 by 70, $50 by 100. The watchful owl. Yep, it's spied on you. It's giving you a stink eye. Alright. Next up is seasonal. Comes in two sizes. And again, it's seasonal. This one is a one and done. Seasonal divide. 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. You have your fall on one side over here and winter on the other. The seasonal divide. You have your pretty fall colors, and then you have your winter scene. It's a one and done. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Heather would like the 50 by 70 in a seasonal divide. That leaves the 50 by 100. Misty, would you like to have the 50 by 100? Because Heather's done claiming the 50 by 70. Okay, so I'll put Misty down for the 50 by 70 and Heather by 50 by 100. And I write y'all's names on those ones and dones, and then I confer with Sally after the live to make sure she's got it straight. Next up is Fierce Grace. Fierce Grace. It's a beautiful tiger. It's a 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. It's a beautiful tiger poking its head through the rose flower bushes. Fierce Grace, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Look at the colors in that tiger. Look at those eyes. Misty would like to have the Fierce Grace, 50 by 70, please. I'm giving you the close-ups of the flowers. Fierce Grace. Isn't she beautiful? This one is kind of unique in its name, so I can really name them. Beauty in the Bones. Beauty in the Bones. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Beauty in the Bones. Beauty in the Bones. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Beauty in the Bones. Beauty in the Bones. And that's a chrome skull, by the way. That skull is chrome. Next up, Born to Rule. Born to Rule. Again, look at those beautiful eyes. This one has blue eyes. Nicole would like to have the Beauty in the Bones, 40 by 40. Nicole would like to have the Beauty in the Bone, 40 by 40. I got you, Nicole. This one's called Born to Rule. Look at the beautiful blue eyes in this one. It's not your typical tiger eyes, but look at the beautiful blue. And again, it's sticking its head out with flowers. Its little ears popped up out. Its little ears popped up there. Little ears popped up there. Crowned of flowers. He's born, or she's born to rule. That's the beautiful blue eyes. Born to rule. Misty would like to have the Born to Rule of 50 by 50. Misty would like to have the Born to Rule 50 by 50, please. Gotcha. For all my total fans out there, Emerald Garden, Emerald Guardian of the Sea, Emerald Guardian of the Sea. After the booty call. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Emerald Guardian of the Sea. $40 by $40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Emerald Guardian of the Sea. Oh, poor Dennis. Heather would like to have the 50 by 50 of the Emerald Guardian of the Sea. Nicole, honey, you are fine. Nothing to apologize for. You are fine. We get you. Sometimes things just cracks us up. Emerald Guardian of the Sea. I say some of the strangest things ever. Some things just comes out of my mouth and it's like, yeah. The last live I did, which was last Wednesday, we had jackasses. Emerald Guardian of the Sea. And I'm a jokester. Some people doesn't think that I'm a jokester, but I'm actually a jokester. I've got about 5 more kits to show you and then we'll be done. I had to risk myself. Did he just say booty? I did. Oh. quit. Winter meets spring. Winter meets spring. It's a one and done. Comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. You have the winter that meets spring. The last one we had fall that met winter. Now we have winter that meets spring. And no, I do not have spring that meets fall. Winter meets spring. $50 by 70, $50 by 100. One and done. I'm sorry if I crack y'all up. Sometimes it doesn't pay to drink and listen to me at the same time. Heather would like a 50 by 100. Sometimes it's not safe to drink with me. True. Either you should not drink while you're watching me, or drink because you're watching me. Either way. But it's best not to have nothing in your mouth when I'm on live. Winter meets spring. One and done. Winter meets spring. 50 by 70. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Proceed with caution. Maybe I should wrap myself up in caution tape. You might want to have 911 on speed dial when I'm on live. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Now, I didn't split these up, but I think we can make it through. Maybe. Autumn, smile, pit, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, or 50 by 50. Autumn, smile, pit. It's a beautiful pit. You need to start your lives by saying welcome to the wild side or wild ride. Be careful. Keep your hands and feet inside at all times while the wild ride is in motion. Please do not have food or drink nearby. You may choke. Autumn, smile, pit. It's a beautiful pit. It's taking his head out of a bunch of leaves. Autumn, smiled, pit, 40 by 40, 45 by 45 or 50 by 50. Yeah, you just never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I'm a good old country southern boy. Sometimes things just don't come out the way it's supposed to. Autumn Smile Pit, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. It just said ghetto country boy, and it's supposed to be good old country boy. Missy like to have a 40 by 40 of the pit, please. I promise you, I wasn't raised in the ghettos. Now this one sort of puts me in mind of Thumper. Harvest, Hug, Chihuahua. Harvest, Hug, Chihuahua. This reminds me of my boy Thumper. He's always got this look in his face every time he sees me. Harvest, Hug, Chihuahua. Look at those beautiful brown eyes and that smile on his little face. He's got his little sweater on, sitting in front of some pumpkins and gourds. Isn't he just the sweetest little thing ever? Harvest, Hug, Chihuahua. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Yeah, he's cute and innocent. Harvest, Hug, Chihuahua. He's the little innocent Chihuahua. Sally does amazing with her different breeds. So far we've had the pit and now the Chihuahua. Now we're going to move on. I have two Chihuahuas and I can agree they're not innocent. And then my big dog, which is a Burmese mountain dog, border collie, and Beagle, I think, mix. But she's prominently Burmese mountain dog. She's not innocent either, But to watch all three of them play, my Chihuahuas are like 3 to 7 pounds, and she's like 70 some pounds, 80 pounds, and to watch them play is like, I don't know, it's hilarious. Husky Spirit, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Husky Spirit, yours yells just to get pets. Mine barks just to bark sometimes. Nathan's Chihuahua, which is the second oldest, he's the middle child. He'll be downstairs and he'll bark at nothing just to get the other two to bark that's upstairs. Husky Spirit, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Heather would like to have the Husky in a 50 by 50, please. Oh, you like the heart and the paw? Woo! And then you like the little candy canes? There's the heart and the paw. Going to bed, Ma?
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down. Their blankets and things should be done. The TV, I left it on.
Okay, they're in the dryer.
Yeah, they should be out, ready to take out.
Alright, I'll take them out and I'll put one in his box.
Huh?
I'll take them out and I'll put one in his box.
Whose box?
Thumper's.
Oh, okay.
Because he's only laying on that carpet and he's against the outside wall, so he's a little colder than the other two.
Okay.
Sally, did you get Heather for her Husky? 50 by 50? Yeah, Mama was telling me good night and that my dog blankets was almost done. Thumper does not like to sleep with the other two, so he sleeps in the box by himself. So I've got to make sure he gets an extra blanket so he stays warm. Got to make sure he sleeps and stays warm. Thank you. I brought him up with me the other night when I came home, when it was like -7. Brought him up and let him sleep with me for a little while. And it's supposed to be that way again this weekend, which I have to work. My favorite breed, Keeper of the Harvest. It's a beautiful German Rot. Keeper of the Harvest. Another beautiful German Rot. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Of course I do what? And I will take a 50 by 50, please. Keeper of the Harvest. I'll try to stay warm. I got plenty of blubber. Keeper of the Harvest. It's a beautiful German Rot. Sitting beside a jack-o'-lanterns. and pumpkins and gourds, and looks like ravens in the back. Yeah, I have to work when it's cold out. I'll be working all weekend. Keeper of the Harvest, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. I will not be off until next Wednesday. Keeper of the Harvest, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. It's a beautiful German rod. And yes, there are two different breeds of Rottweilers. There's an English Rot and there's a German Rot. This happens to be a German Rot. And the last one. Ooh, I think I lied earlier. Gentle Shift. Gentle Shift. One and done. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. And they also have shorter legs. Gentle Shift, one and done, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Spring meets fall, which I did not think I had, but I do. Spring meets fall. One and done, two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. It is pretty. Going from spring to fall. Heather, did you want 100 for the Rottweiler? It only comes in a 50 by 50. One and done, Gentle Shift. 50 by 100 is gone. 50 by 70 is still available. Gentle Shift. Gentle Shift. Spring going into fall. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Now there's a couple kits that a couple of y'all missed, so I'll go back and show those right quick. This one that y'all missed, it's called Cat of the Blood Moon. Cat of the Blood Moon comes in a 40 by 40, a 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Cat of the Blood Moon. Cat of the Blood Moon. Calf of Summer. Calf of Summer. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Calf of Summer. And then the last one that y'all missed was Magic Flutter Kitty. Magic Flutter Kitty. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. And Sally will go live right after this to do the giveaways. For those of you that shared. Alright. And for those of you that's new, that's still with me, or going to be rewatching this live, this is what a finished kit looks like. I finished this one last week. And it's a 50 by 70. I finished this one last week. So your paintings do come out really, really crisp and well, and they do shine. Now again, this is a 50 by 70. So that's what your finished kit looks like. Pictures does come out beautiful once they're completed and sealed. That is all I have for y'all tonight. I love how that turned out too, Sally. Now I just got to get it framed. I appreciate everybody coming in and watching. For you new customers and new clients and people that's watching for the first time, this every Wednesday, for sure. Weekends is up in the air, depends on whether or not I have to work. If I don't work, then I try to do them on the weekends as well. I know if people has to work during the week and they don't want to stay up and listen to my mouth. So I try to do some on the weekends, but I cannot this weekend due to my work schedule. If you've seen something that you like, Sally's not got those posted on Facebook yet. She will, but she hasn't yet. If you want to comment on this live, you can do so. It will come to me and I will let Sally know. If you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me or Sally. I'll see you booties later. But Sally's going to go live right after I end this one, so she can do the drawing, so y'all don't want to miss that. Until next Wednesday, 9 o'clock, God bless, be safe.